So there's a couple of microphones. Has anyone got a question? Mark?
Thanks, Job. Mike, thanks for the presentation. Just in terms of local content across the Zambian operations, how important has that been given the situation this year, and how have they performed above and beyond expectation, I'd imagine?
In terms of local content?
Local workforce running the operations.
Yeah, look, I mean, it's been a very difficult year for many companies operating remotely. We're lucky in that we've been operating in Zambia for 15 years and have had a very strong localisation program. So, for instance, my exploration team, which numbers about 70 people in Zambia, entirely Zambian, and a few people from neighbouring countries. So, other than the fact that I can't get there, they have been able to operate entirely autonomously. We catch up online as everybody does, getting Zoom fatigue in the evenings, but our sites are largely residential, so even the expatriates that are there are living there with their families and operating fairly normally. The difficulty for them is they can't get back to whatever country they come from. So it's been very difficult. We've had people elsewhere in the world, in Panama, people trapped on sites, people trapped off sites, some of them for up to 6 months without being able to go home to their families wherever they come from in the world. But in nearly all of our operations around the world, there is a very strong national component whereby those sites can operate without external intervention. I think that's served us very well in these times.
Thanks, Mike. Can I ask another one? Sorry, Chubb?
Yep. Sure.
For the two West African gold explorers up there, the level of interest in the company at the moment, sort of at what point do you become targets of M&A discussions?
Yeah, I mean, certainly speaking for Predictive, I think that we're some distance away from that. And plainly, we do have to demonstrate that the resources there are quite well funded, and certainly there'd be a degree of resistance among our shareholders to contemplate anything like that at this moment, because basically the project is pregnant with possibility, and people want to see just how big the baby is. But I mean, obviously, the longer the high gold prices persist, then the greater the chance that those kinds of things are going to happen. What I would say is that from our point of view, certainly we don't have a focus of looking for that. We're only interested in driving the project as fast as we can forward to the destination of developing a mine, and if something like that comes along the way, well and good.
And I'll second that. Mark as well. Yeah, look, we're very focused on, we think this is very valuable. Getting that PFS out is going to be very important, and yeah, look, it's always nice. I think everything Paul said is right, but we're focused on our own path, and we've got the funding to do it, and watch this space.
All right, I think that's all the questions we had. Thanks very much for everyone. I thought they were excellent presentations. I learned a lot. They're all very successful, so please put your hands together and thank our speakers this morning.